Good morning, children. This is Imran sir, and see today I am teaching you a chapter called Holi. See here, Holi, written by K. A. Abbas. The complete name or the full name of K. A. Abbas is Khwaja Ahmad Abbas. The gentleman has written a chapter which is titled as Holi. This chapter is all about the apathy of society towards girls who are not so-called beautiful. This chapter is about this theme. Through this chapter, Mr. Abbas has given us a clear message. He has shown the society a clear direction that the things like this should not be in our society. Like the girls who are beautiful to look at, they can be married off easily. But on the other hand, the girls who are not so-called beautiful, they face a lots of problem. So this kind of thing should not exist in our society. This is the main theme of this chapter, as per my thinking. Let me tell you the story, the summary of this chapter. See, there is a main character in this chapter. Her name is Holi itself. Holi is the main character. See here. Or you can say protagonist in pure literary word. Protagonist. She is the main actor, the main character of the story. Around her, this whole story is centered. Her father's name is Ramlal. This man is a revenue official. He is a government official. And Mr. Ramlal had 7 children, 4 daughters and 3 sons. And this girl Holi is the youngest of all. Her 3 daughters, namely Champa, Mangala, and let me see here, Radha, Champa and Mangala. Radha was the eldest one, thereafter Mangala, and the third one was Champa. So Radha, Mangala and Champa. Let me write off here. Radha, Mangala and Champa. These are 3 daughters who are so-called beautiful, and that is why they are getting the complete attention of the family. But on the other hand, on the contrary, this girl Holi is not so-called beautiful. What is the reason? The reason is very simple, that she had poke marks all around her body. Like, we in very simple English, we say chicken pox. When she was 2 years old, chicken pox attacked her, and as a result of this, her whole body got disfigured. She lost her original figure, like original skin. When she was born, she was a normal and healthy child. But when she was 10 months old, see here, 10 months old, her mother was working somewhere, and she was put on a cot. She was lying on a cot, and the child of 10 months period or 10 months age, she doesn't have a sense to know what is right and what is wrong, and she just fell down from the cot, and she had some injury on her head, this back portion of the head, and as a result of this, she became mentally disturbed, or you can say somewhat abnormal child. She was not speaking, she was stammering. Like if somebody asked her name, hey, tell me, what is your name? She tell, Boli. So she was stammering, and the way she was speaking, it was an object of laughter for the society, for the people, and that is why she was feeling very low as far as her confidence was concerned. And so they all are, like she had 2 kind of deformities. The first one was this, that she was stammering, And the second one was that she had poke marks all around her body, and that is why her family members were not paying proper attention towards her nurture and towards her nourishment or towards her proper upbringing. And you know what happened? When the all girls got married, this man, Ramlal, was very worried to marry for the marriage of this girl Holi. In fact, her real name was Sulekha, but she was a very simple girl. She never demanded anything. Whatever she was given, she ate. Whatever she was given to wear, she wore. So she never objected any kind of things she was offered. And that is why her name was Holi. And you know, one day in the village, a Sarkari school or a government school got established, and Tehsildar, see here, Tehsildar, he is a high rank official, came to inaugurate the school. He asked Mr. Ramlal to send his children to the school, because if he would send his children, all the people in the village, they will follow him. And being a senior most official, Mr. Ramlal cannot object him. So when he came back from the school, at home, he consulted. He just talked to his wife that I have to send my children to the school. So her wife said that no, the girl children cannot be sent to the school. See, there is sentence in the story. You can read it out somewhere, that if the girl will be sent to the school, we will marry them. This line speaks a volume about the mentality of the girls or the ladies of those era. This story was written somewhere, somewhat 1970 or 80. So you can think that you can be well aware about the mentality, the thinking of ladies about the girl education. So the very wife of Mr. Ramlal says that no, girls should not be sent to the school. So this is a clear indication that girls were not given education. And in the story, her 4 sons were taken proper care of, and they were sent to the good school, and they got settled as well. But you know what happened? Finally, wife of this man Ramlal agreed that her daughter Holi would be sent to the school. One day, she was properly dressed, and oil were rubbed on her hairs, and she was dragged out of house to the school. This girl was objecting because she did not know the concept of school. She didn't know what a school is all about. And a few days ago, her cow, which was Lakshmi, when she stepped out of the door, she was sold. So she was fearing that if she would step out of the door, she too would meet the same fate. She too would be sold out. That is why she was objecting. But anyhow, she was sent to the school. When she reached the school, she saw that some girls were sitting on the mats, some were turning the pages, some were looking in the picture. And you know, when she took a look of the wall, she saw that some pictures were hanging out there, like cows, other parrots, and you know, you can well imagine that what kind of event would be there for a girl who has studied in class nursery or 1. So the same kind of environment was there in the school. When the teacher came and asked, "Beta, what is your name?" She said, "Boli." So the teacher understood that this girl needs some kind of sympathy. This girl needs some type of care. Anyhow, the teacher consoled her and said, "Beta, don't worry, I will teach you." So she showed love upon her, and that kind of love Holi did not get throughout her whole life till the age of that, say 4, 5 or 6, whatever. So this kind of care or this kind of love, this kind of affection, the Holi did not get from his parents. Anyhow, she agreed and she started coming to the school. Time passed on, and Holi cleared 10 plus 2 intermediate classes. And when she got education and she turned somewhat 18 years old or some 20 years old, the parents became very much worried about her marriage. Finally, it was decided that she be married. But the problem was that who will marry her? Such a girl who had poke marks, who had poke marks or marks of chicken pox throughout her body, marks of chicken pox throughout her body, who will marry? She is completely very bad in looking, she is not looking so good. Who will marry such a girl? And moreover, she has stammers, she is abnormal. So in our society, there is a very clear idea in the people's mind that if somebody has to marry, he will marry a very beautiful girl. So somehow, by some difficulty, a person called Bisambar Nath, here folks I am writing out here. Bisambar Nath was fixed for the marriage, and a time come that the day was fixed, and on that particular day, the Bharat procession came, wedding procession came with band baja and everything. People were very happy. All the relatives, all kith and kins were present in an open space where the tents were there. And when the garlanding, the ceremony, garlanding, like exchanging of garland was taking place. Exchanging of garlands were taking place. One of the friends of Bisambar Nath objected that no, the bride is not beautiful. She had poke marks all around her body, which was also objected by Bisambar Nath. And he just became very adamant that when he will be given 5,000 rupees, only then he will marry the girl. During those days, 5,000 amount was not a very simple amount, it was a very heavy amount. Mr. Ramlal became very disturbed. He requested with folded hand that, dear, I cannot pay this much amount. Please take 2,000 rupees from me, and please, for the sake of my prestige, please marry my daughter. But this man was adamant that no, anyhow, I want this much amount. Mr. Ramlal went to his safe, took out the money as if he was taking out his liver, and just put the money on his feet and said, Beta, please marry my daughter. This whole episode was being keenly observed by this girl, Boli. And what she said? Finally, she decided that no, she would not marry this man, Bisambar Nath, because from the perspective of this girl Boli, this man Bisambar Nath was not a human being, but he was a very cruel man. He was just like a beast. He was an animal who doesn't have common sense, who didn't have value for a girl, who didn't have value for a relationship. He puts money over relationship. So that is why finally this girl said, Pitaji, in a very clear voice. Earlier she was stammering, but on that very day, without stammering, for a seconds, she spoke in a very clear voice that, Pitaji, I want to marry this man. I will better remain unmarried for my whole life. And this, the elderly ladies, old ladies were objecting and said, see how same this girl is. The first one is that this girl is very ugly, she is not looking beautiful, and moreover, in the full presence of the people, she is saying that she will not marry. She is a disgrace. The people were considering her as a disgrace, as a mark of disgrace. But she did not listen to anybody and finally went on and she said that I will not marry. No means no, she won't marry. And Bharat, wedding procession, finally returned back without the bride. And in that whole mass, that whole crowd, her teacher was also present. Her father asked, Beta, whom will you marry then? If you will not marry, how will you earn your livelihood? Who will give you money to eat and to live? She said, Papa, Pitaji, I will be a teacher in the same school. The school which has given me this much education, in that same school I will teach the people and I will take care of you all, my parents, you and mother, in your old age. I will serve like this. This would be my way of life. The story ends out here. The teacher who is listening all these things becomes very happy and she feels very proud that finally she has produced a masterpiece that many children she has taught. She has taught many children, but she is a unique child. She is giving back what she has been given. The story ends out here. So what we learn from this story, that this story teaches us a very clear message. In the very beginning I told you that the society is very much cruel toward the ladies, toward the girls who are not so beautiful. In our society, only physical beauty is taken care of, but the inner beauty, like education, if somebody is a teacher, if somebody is a scientist, if somebody is a doctor, nobody can pay attention to. In even today's scenario, if a girl who is somewhat dark skinned, dark in skin color, and if she wants to marry a healthy man, or like if she wants some a relationship from a good family, nobody listens to. Even though she is a doctor, she is an engineer, nobody understands. So this chapter gives a very clear message that color of skin doesn't matter. Your inner soul, your inner beauty, your contribution to society as a doctor, as a scientist, as a very successful person matters a lot. It doesn't matter. So the story ends out here. And Mr. K. Abbas gives us a clear message to society that the people should be not behaving this way. The way in which this Bholi was disturbed right from her childhood till her age of marriage, this is not the way to disturb anybody. Anybody can be completely broken if she comes with such kind of problems. So it is a clear indicator, it is a clear message that we should equally understand the problem of all people. If we have a daughter who is very beautiful or who is not so-called beautiful, so on the basis of skin color, we should not differentiate. We should give equal importance, equal opportunity to them because they can also do something for society. What about this girl, Champa, Mangala, Radha? What did they do? They did nothing. But this girl, on the other hand, Goli, she got education and she became a teacher. She is giving something to society. So after all, education matters. Your contribution to the society matters. Your skin color doesn't matter. So this is the theme, the idea of this lesson. Once again, the main theme is the apathy of the society towards a girl or towards girl children who are not so beautiful is the central idea of this chapter. Hope you would have understood this chapter. Thank you. Thank you so much.